Well, this morning I'm making a bunch of little, what I call ring boxes or trinket boxes. I have a lot of these small pieces of wood left over from bigger boxes, so I make little ones out of them. I've cut the back off and cut the center out. Now I need to take and cut the front and the back off of the drawer to make my drawer. Now I have a lot of these pieces with vertical grain, and if any of you tried to cut vertical where the saw blade and the grain are parallel to each other, you know that the blade is going to want to follow the contours of the wood, and you're going to get a little bit of waviness in there. So of course if you've got a small piece like this, it's no problem. You just take and cut it up on end and cut it off and you got a problem solved. But if you're cutting something a little bit longer, and I make them even longer than this, if you just turn it up on angle like this, you're cutting across the grain, not perpendicular of course, but enough across the grain to give you a smooth cut. So let me show you, I've got two of them here where we're cutting ash, and I'll show you the difference. Make some noise here, turn air on in the saw. One thing when you're cutting this, because you got your hand up underneath, so make sure that it's out of the way. You don't want to lose any fingers in this project. Now you'll notice on this one, it's not too bad, but there is some variation. Every time it comes to a spot where it crosses the grain, it makes a little bit of a curve. Whereas this one, by going up on angle, is almost perfectly smooth. So anyway, that's one way to be able to use your vertical grain wood and still get a good smooth cut out of it. So, give it a try, see if it works for you. Hopefully it'll help.